Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it is so good to be here again with all of you today. Welcome to all of my new subscribers, and welcome back for all of my previous subscribers. I appreciate your love, your support, all of your kind comments, and the engagement on the channel. You guys have truly been amazing, and every day I wake up, I see all these comments and I'm just like, I'm living in my soul's purpose, and I wouldn't and couldn't be here without all of you. So Pisces, as I always like to do, I always like to let you know, I do have the option to book one-on-one readings with me, whether those are live or pre-recorded. I do offer the pre-recorded option just in case my time zone doesn't work or the price point doesn't work for the lives. And you also get to keep that video with you forever. I really enjoy doing those, and I feel like lately I've been getting more of those types of bookings. So even if you're interested in just a single question, I have an option for you on there. Just click the link in my description box if you feel connected to me and my energy, and let's do a reading together. All right, Pisces, a couple days ago, I asked you guys what you wanted your next reading to be about, and you guys had picked that you wanted it to just be at random. But the second option was that you guys wanted to see what you don't see coming. So I decided let's go ahead and do that today. I'm going to be using my Sacred Destiny Oracle deck, as well as my new deck called the Intuit Oracle. It's getting pretty popular here on YouTube, so I picked up a copy. Let's dive in. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of the highest white Christed light, what does Pisces need to hear today about what they don't see coming? What is coming in for Pisces? What is coming in for my dear Pisces? We have wise leader. You are a beacon for others. Okay, Pisces, are you stepping into a leadership goal? Are you about to transition and kind of wear a new hat? Are you moving into a place of power? We have taking shelter. The answers are within. That could be an energy of you going into like a meditative state. Also, some of you literally moving is coming through. And your last card here is Desert Passage. Trust that there is a divine plan. Bottom of the deck, you have surrendering to the journey, release control. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Okay. So what I'm getting from these cards here, and sorry about the light glare, is that many of you are getting ready to take on a new role, a new title, a new position. Many of you will be going into like a leadership position or somewhere where you lead others, somewhere where you're going to kind of be the first to do it, maybe the first in your family to do it, maybe the first in your community to do it. Maybe you're innovating. That came up in a reading we did before where you're getting ready to like start something new, something that's not super common, something that we don't have a lot of history with. So this person here is kind of like has their staff, they have their light, and they're going off into the wilderness. And so I do feel as though you're about to go into uncharted territory, especially with the Desert Passage here. A lot of you don't see, and this is again, the question is what we don't see coming. A lot of you don't see where exactly this is, but you might feel a nudge or a call or a pull from your spirit guides to go on a new trek. Maybe an old job is no longer serving you, or an old position. Maybe a location that you live in is no longer serving you, or something even that you were already doing with your gifts. Are you feeling like a transformation? Like, for example, maybe some of you used to practice Reiki exclusively and now you're feeling called to tarot readings. Or some of you were tarot readers and now you're feeling called to go into herbalism. There could be like this transition that you're taking or also adding on to things that you currently do. But in order for you to get kind of where you need to go, Spirit is asking you to go within, and this keeps coming up for me, and I know that I need to improve my meditation practice, but there's some answers to questions that you have, Pisces, that you're not going to receive from a tarot reading, you're not going to receive from a billboard or an angel number. There are specific messages that spirit wants you to hear or to receive in like a dream state, a meditative state. So really pay attention to your dreams. Really dive into meditation. If you have difficulty doing like silent meditations, you can also do guided meditations, joining a meditation group, doing breath work, things like that. But there's an energy here of, in order for you to be able to walk forward, this is giving big hermit card energy. There's a journey within that's going to actually help you to take flight on the journey without. And again, here with surrendering to the journey and releasing control, your boat is being steered, and it might seem like you're going into like choppy waters or uncharted waters, or maybe that's where you are right now. But Spirit says, I'm about to guide you, and I'm about to show you where this boat is going to be taking you, where this journey is going to be taking you. But first, I need you to pull back, Pisces, and I need you to dive into your deeper practices of going within and being quiet and being in nature and releasing control of where this journey is and when it's going to happen and how quickly it's going to happen. There's an act here of just knowing that in the grand scheme of things, you are about to become a leader, or you about to take on a new role of some sort in your life. Let's pull some of the Intuit Oracle. That's beautiful though, Pisces. Very powerful, powerful beginning for you. A lot of you may feel this call as you're ascending in your journey. You're going through an ascension portal, an ascension process. You're activating gifts that you've never had before. One thing for myself that I've been picking up on in readings lately that I've been doing with people, when we tap in and I ask the spirit guides to come in, I'm actually seeing the spirit guides, feeling the spirit guides. And that's a little bit newer for me. Oh, this one's kind of hard to shuffle. It's so tiny. Oh, that was a bad shuffle. Sorry, guys. Let's do that again. These are tiny little cards. But yeah, just be open to, there we go, an activation of your gift sets a little bit deeper or different than it has been. And also, there is going to just be a lack of clarity and need to release control as Spirit guides you. What can you tell us, Spirit, about this that they don't see? First card, and I'll show them to you, is Child. Then we have tracks, like railroad tracks. Oops, that's too many there. And these cards, what's really cool about them is they have a lot of words on them. So we'll kind of use those words to help us intuit what we need to. This one is the stork. We have mice. I'm going to pull 8 of these. The dog card. That's been coming up a lot too. If you guys own a dog, or if you've been connected to dogs, or maybe you have like a canine spirit guide or an animal in spirit who's a dog, that keeps coming up for us, especially lately. 3 more, Spirit. You have magnet, lion, and last one. Well, we'll do one more and then a final. We have the spring. Okay, I like that. And 2 came out. Loons and balance. Bottom of the deck is the whip card. So the whip says arguments, anger, painful, tension, fighting, repetitive, driven, faster, get cracking. Okay, so Pisces, you are starting to wake up to your power. You're starting to wake up to your gifts. You're starting to realize that there is something within you that is about to really pop off with the whip. Like there's this energy of things are really changing in my life. And whether you like it or not, Spirit is kind of pushing you to take up this mantle and to change your life. So the first card we have here is Child. It says beginnings, innocent, brand new, creativity, spontaneous, inexperienced. So again, this is about you stepping into a completely new field, becoming that leader, becoming the first to do it, becoming a person who is finally like stepping into a new passion, a new role. The child is always going to represent our inner child. This means you could have gone through a recent awakening where you're like, you know what? I've wanted to do this for a really long time. Maybe some of you literally since childhood, or it could have been a dream that you've had for a really long time that you just never really got off the ground. That beginning for you is also a new beginning in your life, and it's taking on a like a new I would say you're giving new life to an old dream for some of you. Also, some of you who've more recently awakened, I feel like you're realizing, wow, this is a whole new start. I'm not the same person anymore. Then you have tracks here, and it says steady forward movement, one way, go the distance, direct route, traveling, I think I can, focal point. So many of you are saying, I have an idea, I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I'm not giving up. And so the tracks card is kind of like that slow and steady energy. When I think of a train track, it's like everything has to move out of the way of a train, or else it's going to be some problems, right? So I just see you being very motivated. You're not letting the side chatter or people, family, friends, partners, all of that could be kind of holding you back. You're not letting that hold you back at this time. You're holding on to this dream. You're moving forward. You have a point of action that you're headed towards. With the stork here, it says transformation, change, active, renew, restless, arrival, departure, renovate, pregnancy, birth. So there's also that, I said injury, what the heck? There's also that imagery I'm seeing here of like a stork where we have like a baby, right? You're birthing something new. You're transforming who you are. The process of birth or pregnancy can be very transformative. So some of you may be going through that process yourself. You aren't the same person at the end of a pregnancy, whether you're the father or the mother, it does not matter. At the end of the day, you have to become a brand new person in order to be the person that this child needs, in order to assume the new role. So again, I see some of you birthing new projects and also some of you literally becoming new parents. But also you're taking the reins and the role of something completely new. Sorry about that. I had to let my dog out. She was making a lot of noise and distracting me. Okay, next card we have is mice. This is illness, fatigue, stress, deterioration, loss, theft, reduction, decay, irritation, worry, or fear. So how I look at this card is you are going to go through some bouts of feeling like, I don't know if I can do this. Am I strong enough? Do I have the means to do this? Where's the money coming from? There could be anxiety, worry, indecisiveness, maybe some bouts of depression and anxiety that you begin to be filled with as you're trying to figure out, well, where do I go and what do I do? And Spirit, you have this dream for me that I'm birthing and I'm creating, but I don't exactly see a way forward. Some of you also might feel like your finances are depleted at this time, or while you're pursuing this new goal or dream, your finances become depleted. But I want you to know that when God sends us on these journeys, there's a lot of faith and surrender, right? Like that card said, there's a lot of faith that's required. And when you put your money and your time and your effort and your full, blood, sweat, tears into a project, a new beginning in your life, you will reap the rewards so long as you don't give up, as long as you stay on those train tracks, and as long as you let this transformative process take place in your life. Then you have here dog. It says supportive friend, a helpful, playful companion, a friendship turns to love, sibling, soulmate, peer. I'm not thinking pet, vet, doctor, or nurse, but there is the potential here that along the way, you could start to become more involved with like community or a friend or someone who can help you with your long-term goals. Someone who has an idea about, who you are, what you want to do. Maybe they have experience in your field. And then I also see some of you, starting to be a little bit more tender, having a little more loving care. I know a lot of you are connected to me here because I'm a veterinarian and you love animals as well. So maybe you guys are starting to work with animals, or some of you are nurses or doctors working in a field where you can give back to animals. But there's an energy here of having support, friendship, community, and also you being very held within that community of people. We have magnet here, and it says longing, desire, gravity, magnet, attraction, charm. So I would say you're going to start attracting the people, the places, the situation, the finances, the resources that you need to complete the journey that you're on. When you start to resonate and vibrate at a certain frequency, when you start to realize, okay, I'm going within, I'm doing the spiritual work, I'm listening to the call. Maybe the call has felt a little bit quieter because Spirit is like, I want you to go in for answers. You're not going in, you're not going in. So it's starting to get a little bit quieter as far as the messages you're receiving. When you finally do go within and you start to vibrate at the resonance of your new desire, of your current goals, of this journey, this process, this leader position that you're about to embody and, start to uphold, then you're going to start attracting the right facilitators, the collaborators, the customers, the clients, the finances, all of that, to allow you to continue on that railroad track towards your goals, to allow you to keep going through that transformative process. Then you have Lion. It says fair, just, devoted, majestic. I said magnetism. Higher self-esteem, authoritative figure, pride, overcoming difficulties, heart-centered, and ego. So I just see you here becoming a leader, truly. When we think of the tarot, the Lion is associated with the Strength card. So this is you believing in yourself. Finally having that faith within yourself to continue forward. You will be successful. You will see the other side. You are going to be able to uphold this new vision for yourself to be a leader. Your ego is working for you, not against you. And you're also going to be devoted to a craft that you love. Just the same way that a lion will sit and protect its pride. That's you right now, Pisces, beginning to go towards the light. Shine brighter. Be this leader. Again, over here it says, you are a beacon for others. And when I think about lions, I think of, they sit there on the rock and they survey, but when it's time to really jump into action, that male lion will get up and defend its pride and be the leader and be the first, So there's this energy here where you are going to stand out. You're not going to be like the rest of the crowd. You're going to have your own place in this world, and you're going to be very well liked, loved, appreciated for what you do. And this came up as well, spring, in a previous reading that I did where I said change comes in the springtime. So Spirit's being very specific. So there's a new beginning, fresh, setting goals and intentions, coming alive, growth, a surprise, increasing excitement, rejuvenate, fertility, a new cycle. And it says, yes, spring into action, connected to the new moons as well. So I really do feel that maybe around the new moon in Pisces, around the spring equinox, if you're in the northern hemisphere, I'm not sure what it's called in the southern hemisphere, it might be the fall equinox, there's going to be a change for a lot of you. I would say come around March, April, May, and you're going to start to see big changes in who you are, the way in which your life goes. It's going to be eclipse season. It's going to be the start of a fresh new beginning in your life. And also you might see some of these projects that you've really been working on begin to take off around that time. So lay the groundwork now, because come spring, there's this really fresh, invigorating energy that you're going to get hit with. And of course, when it's Pisces season, Pisces is so activated. So Pisces season is going to be really, really intense. So even end of February, you might start seeing glimmers of change. But I think that true springtime, that fresh new cycle that wants to come in is going to really change your life, Pisces. Then the last two cards we had were Balance and the Loons. So balance says centered, meditate. Okay, that's confirmation for meditation. Integrate opposing forces, flow, feeling complete awareness, just right, equality, and well-being. So Spirit wants you to balance yourself, your mind, your chakras, your heart, your desires as well. If you've been feeling all over the place, or you're I don't know where to start, I don't know what to do, I have so many ideas, so many plans, worrying about money. You might be moving, you're in transitions. Some of you who are having children or addition to the family, there's a lot going on in the world. But Spirit is saying stay centered, meditate, look for the answers within, and you will see how to uncover this new beginning for yourself. Then you have Loons, deeply committed, uncommon bonds, family, manifest deep desires, allow in for what you love. all in for what you love, reawaken lost hopes. So again, if you had an idea, a dream, some type of desire that you really couldn't get off the ground, or it's been like brewing in your heart for a while to do something with your gifts, this is going to be an opportune time for you to really commit to that idea, to show up as often as you can, if not every day, for it, and to move in a new direction towards goals that allow you to step into a place of leadership. It's funny because the question was, what do we not see coming? And Spirit is still being very vague about what's coming in. But it's because for a lot of you, you're going to know exactly what that is when you listen to this message. You're going to know, okay, I've had this desire to do X, Y, and Z, and I want this to happen. And around the springtime, Spirit will make it come true, whatever that case is for you, Pisces. But I just see a new beginning, a transformation, a leadership role, activation of gifts. And some of you will be going through a process where you're literally moving, and that is going to help you activate this as well. I can't help but see on the bottom of the deck is key. It says solution, intelligence, genius, insight, clarity, open, breakout, liberty, important, pay attention, lock, unlock, and helpful. So the key to your success and the keys to opening this knowledge, I really feel like are coming in for you as far as where Spirit's taking you. So many of you have been coming to me for readings about your future, about finances, about houses coming in, about, where to go with like projects you're working on. And I think there's going to be a lot of clarity that begins to come in for you, Pisces. But first, it requires that you go within for the answers, because as a tarot reader, we can only really divine what Spirit tells us. And beyond that, it's really up to you to be able to kind of figure out what it is that Spirit wants from you. Let's go ahead. I'm kind of shuffling these on the table. Pull a couple of these. And then I think we're going to end out the reading. I thought I was going to pull some tarot, but it's just not coming through today. So this is more of an oracle reading for you guys today. So you have flowers, happiness. So whatever this is going to make you really happy, Pisces. You have table. Hard work ahead. So this is like hard work pays off though, right? You have rat, someone working against you or behind your back. So a lot of you, in order to attain the success that you need, you are going to have to walk away from people in your life that don't mean you any good, situations that are holding you back from your success. And that's just the law of life. You might be feeling pushed out of situations currently. You have cat, a two-faced friend. So yeah, some of you are working with people who just are not on the same page as you. You have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So really get serious, get honest with yourself. If you have a desire for where you want your life to go, and you don't exactly know how you want to implement it or what you want to do about it, I encourage you, Pisces, to just start putting it out there. I want to open up this particular boutique. I want to start doing my herbalism course. I want to pick up an astrology course. I want to learn how to read tarot. I'm going to go ahead and get my camera so I can start my YouTube channel. It's time for me to get land so that I can start this farm, like whatever the case is. Going back to school, getting a publishing agreement going for your book. Scales, keep your life in balance. And that was all about harmony. So in order for you to find that balance, what I feel like Spirit wants you to do is also just to remember to breathe, to trust, and understand that right now there's a lot happening for you, but it's all in good timing. You have diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Leave a diamond in the comments, Pisces, for this reading if you got this far to claim this reading. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And I believe truly, Pisces, you're going to be doing both. You'll be receiving this gift, this opportunity to grow and start this new beginning in your life, go in this new way, become more prosperous, become more happy, live in more peace. And in so doing, you will then be able to give back to the rest of the collective. That's what we're here for. You have wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So again, that reminds me of the card Forest, where it says muddled, unclear thinking. Get serious and get specific about what you want to do. I always tell people, Pisces, we have a lot on our mind all the time. If you have a ton of things on your mind, you don't know where to go, sometimes the best thing that you can possibly do is just allow one thing to start. Let that grow. Let that manifestation become a part of who you are. Start that new business. Work on that childlike desire that you have. What just came through as well as if you wanted to work with children, that could be coming through for a lot of you as well. And as you allow that desire to brew within your heart, then you will be able to make way for the next step, okay? You have egg. Success is assured with good plans and hard work. So this, again, it's not going to come easy. It's not going to just fall into your lap. But when it does come in for you, Pisces, it will be an abundant resource for your life. Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. That is beautiful. So God is providing for you. And in many ways, Pisces, not just with finances, with your home life, your environment, with the things that you do for work, feeling fulfilled, your joy. Broken wish will not be granted. So for some of you, I do feel Spirit is saying, don't just focus on that past version of yourself. If you always thought you were going to be this way or do this thing, it might be a time of transition for you. And that's okay. This is a transformative period. And I think you're being asked to let go of some parts of yourself in this process to make way for the new. You have kite, vacation, getting away, relaxing, and allowing yourself to take flight. I do see that with the kite. We're going to pull a couple more for you here, Pisces. Dark woman, it says dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. That could be you, or that could be somebody that you begin to work with. That could be that friend, that partner, that person that allows you to move forward in life. We have moon changes in your life. So some mystery here still. Spirit's like, you guys want to know what's going on? You take the first step and I'll show you after. You have broom. A new home, a new attitude. That's beautiful. A lot of you are manifesting a new house. That could be what you don't see coming. Apple. Temptation will test you. Don't fall back into old ways. Don't fall back into old habits. Don't allow your stresses, the people from your past to hold you back or make you feel like you're not worthy of this new beginning. You have tiger. Doing something risky or taking a chance. So this is going to be about you also taking a chance on yourself, on your business, on your, going on this journey or this trek where you're really just allowing God to guide you. You're not going to see the way clearly the whole way. It's just not going to happen. There's so much trust you have to have. You have bow. You are highly thought of, and that is within the spirit realm. Your spirit guides, angels, Spirit himself or herself, however you tend to, I don't know, I have a hard time with he or she with God because I grew up Christian, but Spirit itself, I should say, is highly regarding you. You have firecracker. Get ready for excitement. And we're going to pull one last card for you, Pisces. Wow, 3 came out. That was weird. So we have teapot. A deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So I do see this person helping you out to get to the next level. You have claw. Be careful. Do not take risks. I do think that you need to take risks, but take calculated risks. And also lion. Time to act. So there's that energy again of the lion coming through for you. I really do believe, Pisces, that this is going to be very transformative for your life, and get ready to take off. Your spirit team is so, I feel like, eager for you to just take the first step. You are currently working and around some people that you need to cut off. They want you to take risks, but to be mindful of the risks that you take. Some old wishes and desires that you had for your life, they won't be granted. You have to let those go. You have to let the old parts of you die and go and appreciate that part of who you once were. But now you're headed in this new direction. And I also see you putting in the work to receive, to like reap the harvest. It's not going to be something that just falls into your lap. But new home, new attitude, that was a beautiful card to come through. The right people are also being positioned to come in and help you. So allow this opportunity, this time, this what you don't see coming energy to just enter your life, Pisces, at this time. And I really, really believe you are going to be so happy that you're going on this new journey that doesn't completely unveil itself in this reading, but allows you to know that at least you're going to be taking on a different role, wearing a different hat, putting on a different mask, if you so to speak. And Spirit wants you to get clear about what it is that you want and go into meditation. If you enjoy this video, Pisces, again, please make sure to like, comment, or subscribe. And I can't wait to see you again in the next one. Bye, Pisces. Love you so much.